Global Gridlock News Report, Solar Revolution in Pakistan, a turning point in global energy. In a move that could herald a new era of energy production, Pakistan is positioning itself as a hub for a solar revolution, targeting significant reductions in fossil fuel dependency. The country's ambitious plan aims to add thousands of megawatts of solar energy to its grid in the coming years, leveraging the country's sunny climate to transform its energy sector and tackle long-standing issues like electricity shortages and environmental pollution. Before we proceed, please like, comment, and subscribe to help us with the YouTube algorithm. Faced with economic instability and a reliance on imported fuels, Pakistan's government sees solar energy as a solution not just for cleaner power, but for greater financial stability. Currently, energy imports, particularly oil and gas, weigh heavily on the nation's budget, contributing to inflation and creating an unsustainable balance of payments. The solar initiative, launched by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, involves multiple large-scale solar projects that could cut the country's fuel imports drastically, saving billions of dollars annually and providing a more secure energy future. The initiative aligns with global trends, as countries like China and India have similarly pushed for a shift towards renewable energy sources to mitigate climate change and diversify their energy portfolios. However, Pakistan's transition to solar is complicated by a lack of infrastructure and limited financial resources. Solar technology requires not only significant upfront investment, but also a robust transmission network, something Pakistan currently lacks. Another obstacle is attracting foreign investment. To date, Pakistan has struggled to convince international investors to pour money into its energy sector, partly due to political instability and concerns over the country's regulatory environment. Even with government support, private sector participation will be crucial for Pakistan's solar ambitions to materialize. Officials have pointed to the potential for public-private partnerships, suggesting that new regulatory reforms could create a more investor-friendly landscape. In this context, the role of international bodies such as the World Bank and the Asian Development Bank is vital. Both organizations have been working with the Pakistani government to provide funding and technical expertise. The World Bank's support has included developing frameworks to encourage renewable energy projects, while the Asian Development Bank has financed small-scale solar projects in rural areas. These efforts have helped lay the groundwork, but much more will be needed to achieve the ambitious goals set by Islamabad. In addition to large-scale projects, the government is encouraging small-scale solar adoption through incentives for residential and commercial installations. Rooftop solar could play a critical role in reducing demand on the national grid, providing a decentralized power source that could alleviate some of the issues plaguing the country's electricity distribution network, such as frequent blackouts and power losses. While Pakistan's move toward solar is seen as a necessary step, it also brings to light broader geopolitical considerations. With growing interest in renewable energy across Asia and beyond, Pakistan's actions could influence energy strategies in neighboring countries, potentially reshaping energy dynamics across the region. Its success or failure could set a precedent for how developing nations can navigate the complex transition to renewable energy in the face of economic, political, and infrastructural challenges. The global implications of this shift cannot be understated. If Pakistan, a country facing numerous economic hurdles, can successfully transition to solar power, it could serve as a model for other developing nations looking to break free from the economic and environmental constraints of fossil fuels. Moreover, a successful solar strategy would reduce Pakistan's carbon footprint, contributing to global efforts to combat climate change and meeting commitments under international climate agreements like the Paris Accord. Despite the obstacles, there is cautious optimism among energy experts that Pakistan's solar push could be the beginning of a broader energy transformation. The country's vast solar potential, coupled with a clear policy direction, suggests that renewable energy could eventually become a cornerstone of its economy. However, turning potential into reality will require concerted effort, substantial investment, and the political will to overcome entrenched challenges. As Pakistan's solar ambitions unfold, they will be watched closely by both regional and global players. A successful transition could not only stabilize Pakistan's energy landscape, but also challenge traditional energy suppliers, including oil and gas exporters, potentially disrupting established economic relationships. For now, all eyes are on Pakistan as it takes its first steps towards becoming a leader in the global solar revolution.